Mr. Pasha, how did you manage to procure high-tech buses like the Volvos? Did you have sufficient funds? I believe the government was not initially interested in buying Volvos.
Yes, true. Fortunately, to our luck, no, there was a scheme called JNURM, Jawaharlal Nehru National Urban Renewal Mission Scheme, and we had no prepared a project report, and I had appeared before the Central Monitoring and Sanctioning Committee, Government of India. It was headed by the Secretary Government of India, in which all transport experts and very people with expertise in the transport were also members. And when I appeared before that committee, about 2 hours presentation was made, and I did tell the committee that Bangalore has a tremendous potential for making public transport, happening. Because one way of, discouraging the private transport is to strengthen the public transport. One way of avoiding, this traffic congestion is to see that, high-tech buses, very good buses are introduced in the city of Bangalore. When I told them that it has a great potential and Bangalore can be a showcase to the whole country, and if you agree to give at least 1,000 buses, we will certainly bring good name not only to state government but also to the scheme initiated by Government of India. And fortunately, it was agreed to, and I was able to get about 1,000 buses.
Initially, Mr. Pasha, the buses were not running full. I am sure you must have been under tremendous pressure.
It's true. Because Volvo buses, we had hardly few buses dedicated to Bangalore International Airport. Thereafter, we took a decision to introduce more. There was some problem because we were all knowing. There was, from some political quarters, they were telling that how dare you introduce these buses? They are going empty, they are going half empty, they are making losses. Then I used to tell, Bangalore has a potential. Today, we may be losing money, but we can't afford to miss this opportunity. High-tech buses are a must in the city of Bangalore to avoid traffic congestion, to avoid air pollution, and to make the comforts of people travel.
Did they give you a deadline, or you gave them a deadline?
No, in fact, when there was some problem, then I used to say change is imminent, but it takes some time. I was able to convince the political leadership, I was able to convince the people who are criticizing this move, saying that change will come about provided we should have some patience of 4 to 6 months. And fortunately, after 4 months, things have changed. And we had hardly about 65 Volvo buses. Now, when we introduced, it was almost about 500 buses, Volvo buses. Everywhere you can see the buses. And people have started liking it. And now today the occupancy is good. We have been able to make break even, and some routes we are making profits as well.
Mr. Pasha, what is that one trick or tricks that other public sector units must learn from you?
I should tell you, first of all, we should have commitment to the public cause, and sincerity, a clarity of mind, and a good heart. That's these are the factors which have really
transparency, of course,
and this is of course transparent. Anything you do transparently, you will be too comfortable. People start liking you. They start reposing confidence in you.
And how to convince political bosses to?
That's true. Of course, it was a challenge. And one thing my experience has been, political bosses were never the hassles, never the hurdles. Whenever we used to tell them, sir, this is going to happen, they used to give patient hearing. And once they know that we are sincere, we are committed, they have extended wholehearted support in this case. In fact, I should recall the support given the Chief Minister, I could recall the support given by our own Transport Minister. And every measure that we initiated had the full support.
Mr. Pasha, how does BMTC motivate its staff?
See, we had now the BMTC has a strength of almost 35,000 employees today. During a period of 3 years, we had appointed about 13 to 14,000 drivers come conductors, then mechanics, artisans. And we had involved them. We used to tell them that you are a part of this organization. We have any program, we used to call them, we used to invite them, 3,000. They were all exposed to best practices. They were involved. Any awards we were getting, we used to tell the credit will not go to one person. It is the result of a collective effort. When we started telling them they are a part of the success, they started giving their heart and soul to the organization. That's how. It's a motivation, inspirational get.
Mr. Pasha, do BMTC drivers and conductors get periodic training or reorientation courses?
We have a Department of Human Resources Development. We have a person, a senior level officer who head it. We invite resource persons. They are subject to frequent trainings. That continues, the attitudinal change. There has been a tremendous change in their behavior, and as a result, the rate of accident has come down. The rate of breakdowns have come down, and this is, of course, strongly we believe that the continuous training and some kind of development is absolutely necessary on the part of the employees.
Mr. Pasha, still we get complaints of BMT drivers and conductors. Many times BMT's drivers and conductors behave badly with commuters many times, or park in the middle of the road, inconveniencing other vehicles. How do you handle this?
Of course, we have come across such cases. We have immediately taken action. We have initiated disciplinary inquiry. We have suspended them. And whosoever has done good, we have also rewarded them. Yes, wherever people have done good, we have patted them. We have given them awards. We have publicly recognized. Whosoever has gone wrong, despite warnings, we have taken action against them. At the disciplinary side, BMTC has been quite tough. Yes, we have taken action to suspend and dismiss. That has also helped a lot.